Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm Stephanie if you're new here. So, I was just videotaping just a little while ago and I was going over my kitchen and stuff that we were redoing. So same day, same outfit, but I have time to get this in. And sometimes I have to go with or when I can. Otherwise, sometimes the kids are here or kids are in the house and it just gets crazy and loud. And I have an opportunity right now for me to do my question and answer video. So we have a lot of good questions. I do want to do one thing though. I want to do a shout out to some of the ladies that have been following my channel. So we have Grams USA. She has been commenting on my videos for quite some time, so I wanted to say hi and shout out to her. And then also Kathy pretty much comments on every single one of my videos. Thank you, Kathy. And I try to comment as much as I can on every comment that comes through. I try to keep up with you guys and make sure that you guys feel like I see you guys, so I notice you guys, and I thank you for everybody that has been following so far. I also want to do another shout out to Vineyard Chicks. Me and them are them and I are going to be doing a video collaboration pretty soon, so you guys will be seeing that pretty soon too. Maybe in the next couple weeks. We're still in the works of getting that done. So if you go check out their channel, you guys will see that pretty soon. Go check out their channel because they're young girls that are doing homesteading, and it's amazing what all they can do. So great inspiration if you got homeschool kids that want to watch that kind of stuff. Go over to there. Okay, so on to the questions. One of the questions, I can't remember if this was from Grams USA a while ago or Kathy, I don't remember, but they asked about my tattoos. So a lot of my family members have tattoos. It's not necessarily our biggest thing, but a lot of us have tattoos. Lauren has one tattoo. He was in a Jeep club, and I think it just says Jeep on it, and then a little picture of a Jeep and stuff like that. So that was before I met him, and he has that on his arm. Okay, so for mine, I did not paint my nails, so you are gonna see my toes, but I'm gonna show you guys one on my toes. So my toes are terrible. Okay, so I have one on. I just had shoes on, so I just took them off, but I have one on my toe right there. I had that tattoo at the same time that I got this one, and underneath, let me see if I can bring it closer. It says Blaine on there. That's my oldest boy's name. And I got this when I was, I think 21. And that one I got with the one on my toe. So I got them two at the same time. And then that wasn't my first one, so I'm trying to do this video before I have 1,000 distractions. But the first tattoo that I ever got, I was 18 years old. It's a flower. It's not exactly what I wanted, and it has a V underneath there for Victoria, my oldest daughter. So I have that one. So this one, me and my daughter went together and we both got the same design and same tattoo. Hers looks exactly like mine. And that one we got maybe 2 years ago, maybe. But that's what that one looks like. So them are the tattoos that I have. I have another one picked out if I'm brave enough to get it done. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm 45. Do I need any more? So we're kind of thinking, I don't know if I'm going to get it done or not, but I have one thought of that I might want to get done, but we'll see if that ever happens. All right, so now on to the next couple ones. One from Christine was asking, how many kids do I have? So I have 10 kids. Two of my older kids, my husband adopted when we had our first child together. And then me and my husband had 8 children together. So I had a girl and a boy before I met my husband. And then we have 7 boys and a girl together. And we have 8 in the house now. So My older children, my daughter is 28 and she moved out of the house, I think around 19 when she got married. She has 3 little girls. And then my son moved out after I had the twins. So my twins are going to be 6. So right after that is when he moved out and he's 25. And then the ones in the house are 15 or 16, 14. They're all changing ages. So 16, 14, 12, 10, going to be 8. The twins are going to be 6, and Evelyn turned 3. So them are the ages of the kids that are in this house. So Christine was wondering how many were in the house. Why do I call it 10 kids in a garage? And yes, we live in a garage. I think that was one of our other questions, like garage or whatever. Yes, we live in a garage. We live in a warehouse garage setting, pole building, people call it too. We don't have a basement or anything like that. It's just wide open concept. We have bedrooms for the kids. Some of them share, so which we don't have any problems with that because they don't really play in their room. So it's just basically, you know, them just sleeping, and we have bunk beds and stuff like that. So Gage and Eli in the same room, and then the other kids are in theirs, and then Evelyn has her own room, or she sleeps in our bed. So that's answering Christine's questions. Now on to Kathy. Kathy's the one that has been following along for a while now. She's the one that comments a lot of my videos. So Kathy has great questions. It was kind of funny. She's like, hopefully that wasn't like too much or something like that. So no problem. This makes this video a lot easier when I have a lot of questions and they're good questions. So, all right. So one of the questions is, do we make meals? Do we make the same meal and then everybody has to eat it? So when it comes to lunch, we'll make different things. Sometimes like pizza, or, you know, maybe somebody else wants something else that's a little bit easy to make. Then I don't mind. But if it's 3 different complicated things for lunch, I don't allow that to happen. And then as for meals at supper time, whatever we make is what you have to eat. But if you don't eat, then that's what you have. So you can have like fruit or an apple or something like that if you choose not to have what we have. But I know other people that are like, well, you know, sometimes we ended up feeding them cereal or something because they didn't eat, which I don't feel we should do that, because then I'll have 8 kids eating cereal and I just took the time to make a dinner. So no, we don't try to make more meals at one time. We just make the meal and then that's kind of what they have to eat. And then, do we have any picky eaters? Yes, I want to say my older Gage is picky. He would say he's not, but he is getting better. He eats broccoli, hamburgers, apples and stuff like that. So he's good with, he just wouldn't eat like a salad. He's not going to eat a salad or anything like that, but he likes hamburgers and meats and all that kind of stuff. Eli's not really picky. Hudson is picky. Hudson doesn't like potatoes, but otherwise he'll eat mainly everything. Hudson can't have peanut butter. So we do, you know, obviously he can't have that, but he's pretty good. Miles, he's pretty good. He has it seems to have like a lot of food allergies, so he can't have dairy. A lot of sugars bother him. So sometimes if I make like hamburgers or something like that, he might not be able to, I don't know. It all depends on what it is and if he can eat it or not. He's more like, he'd rather have a salad to eat and fruit. He can mow that down and he doesn't have any problems. But it's anything with meat and sugar, then he has, you know, problems and stuff like that. So we have to kind of really watch out with him. So I wouldn't say he's necessarily picky. It's just his food allergy, what bothers him. Okay, and then Declan, I look over there because every kid has their own spot at the table. Declan is not picky, but he doesn't like a lot of fruits. He'll eat apples and that's about it. He doesn't really like lettuce and salads and stuff, but he's a good eater. So if I make like, hamburger or chicken or corn, or I'm trying to think, some stuff like that, he does not have a problem eating it. So he's a good eater, but I would say just not interested in other things. Like he'll eat baked potatoes and shrimp and different things, but it's just, it's the other stuff like the fruits and veggies. Okay, do my kids have chores, and do we do them every day? So every day my kids have chores. So our biggest chore that we do is dishes, or our biggest chore that we do is outside animals. We do chickens, we have our turkeys, we have our goats. So all the kids have to take turns. So Hudson mainly helps me with the goats, and then he brings down the scrap food. Gage is the water person. Eli's the food person that gives all the animals their food. I do the hay and stuff for the goats, and then we just make sure everything is taken care of down there in the morning. We have baby chicks sometimes that have to be brought outside because we have different groups right now. So that's what we do then, and we do it every single day. As for the house chores, Gage does dishes on a certain day. Every kid has dishes on a certain day. Gage does burning and garbage. Miles does recyclables for right now. Hudson does diapers, garbages, other garbages and stuff, and other random things I need him to do. The twins and Declan do the dishes. They have to unload the dishes for the big kids. And then Eli will vacuum the house and sweep. Hudson will wipe down the table. Miles will wipe down the fridge and the dishwasher. And Kathy also asked if we rotate. So I do this until everybody gets it, and then, they're trained in that, and I don't have to kind of overly tell them. I still have to tell them every day, but until they actually know it. So it could go for like a whole year and then rotate. Eventually somebody is going to get another chore, and age-wise as they go. So little on, they know, and they pick on to what we're doing. So Evelyn already is helping. So she'll help with like the dishes and stuff like that too whenever she feels like it. But she can do like the silverware and all that kind of stuff. So we kind of, from little on, they kind of help out. Okay, and it says, what do we do when the kids don't get along? So to the most part, the kids get along. It's more like, they might touch each other or bother each other, or goof off a little too much and then end up hurting each other. Okay, so yeah, to the most part, I think they get along. It's just more like the bickering stuff that happens, and it just all depends on the day and how things are going. But otherwise, to the most part, they get along pretty good. This question was, how do my kids feel about YouTube? So to the most part, they don't mind that I do YouTube. But when I first started, it was really hard because they didn't understand why I was taking time away from them, because I was always on my phone, and I always am on my phone because I have to edit videos. It's not just like I edit a video, put it out there. No, it takes like hours to do. So I was taking a lot of attention away from them, or it was taking, and it was hard for them to understand. But the more and more that we do it, they're understanding now that we have a channel, and it's how we make, this is part of our income, or a little bit of income. So I'll tell you guys here. So Lauren makes the income for our family, but my hair cutting job and YouTube helps with like birthdays, activities, things that we couldn't do before I did YouTube. We didn't do a lot before when it came to like extra fun stuff. But now with YouTube and stuff, I make a little bit that I can kind of play and have fun with the kids and go do extra stuff. So they don't mind. The thing with YouTube, though, that's hard is, let's say, I can't get a babysitter. I live out in the country, and I tell the kids to go outside. They're outside right now waiting to come in. And sometimes that's the only way that I can do videos, especially my air fryer videos. I don't want the kids involved in them, so I try to keep them out of the picture when I do my air fryer videos. But my, every life, this is what my channel is about, me and my kids. So I want to involve them guys as much as possible, and I totally understand the concept of like you guys want to come to the channel just to listen to what this is about, like even doing the question and answer. So I try not to let my kids I try to not have them in sometimes. So as for us doing the channel, I think some days can be pretty stressful. Like when I do my grocery hauls, we have to go get the stuff and then, set it all up. Then I have to kick my kids out, make them go play. My kids don't like playing outside that much. So it's hard on them that way. And then things get a little stressful or whatever. But I just tell them, this is mom's job and this gets us the extra ice cream cones and things that we do. So that's how they feel now. If you asked me this question maybe last year, it would have been a total different answer, but I think we're doing okay, and I think they realize that we actually have a channel, and we have fun with it now. So all right, let's see. If my kids would choose a video, what would it be? I don't know. I didn't really ask them, but I can just give you my point of view of what I think they would. They want to do challenges. Like, we did some stuff in the beginning when I first started, like Oreo, guessing Oreo flavors. It was we called it Loopy Kids at the time, and we did more of that kind of stuff where if there was new flavors of food, then we would try, and we did stuff like that. Like, what did the kids feel about the new stuff? I think they would do more activity stuff, like challenges. What can we do outside? One of the videos that will be up sometime, I didn't even videotape it yet, but it'll be like orbs in the swimming pool. They want more stuff like that. They want more me taping them doing kids stuff and entertaining as kids stuff than what I want my channel to be. And I keep telling them if we had their own channel, they could do all that stuff. It would be hard for me to do 2 channels, but that's kind of what my kids would want to do. My kids are going away for the week, so some of them are, and they went through their swimming stuff, and they're outside swimming. So yeah, that's what you're going to see in the background. Sorry, I'm trying to do this video for you guys quick, so this is your backdrop over here. But yeah, that's kind of what they would want my channel to be about, is all the fun things that they want to do. And I will tie all that in there. Like, we have some stuff coming up that I want to just show other homeschool moms, and that's really what my channel was supposed to be about, is more homeschool stuff. And when school starts, that is what more, what it will be more about too. I'll still do the same stuff, but school starts, I have to start doing school stuff then. But yeah, they would want us to do more challenges and pranks, probably stuff like that, because they watch a lot of that on YouTube. So I think that's what they would want me to do more of. All right, so for the last one, what is our favorite thing for our family to do? Ever since I met Lauren, we've always did something. So either go to the park or go out to eat or go get ice cream. But I think as a family, I think the number one thing of anything, like we like going to a hotel, but that's so random. We used to go all the time, but it's so random now because we have so many kids. So that's not really our thing. We don't do a lot of water park stuff just because we have so many to watch. We don't do that. Our favorite thing would be camping. And if you guys saw our camper update, us trying to get our camper done so we can hurry up and go camping. I want to go camping. So our church is putting on a camp event pretty soon, and we're going to be going and doing that with our church. But yes, anything camping is probably our top number one favorite thing to do, I would have to say, because we love camping. We wouldn't probably do tenting. Maybe my older kids would do tenting, like when we're at like a cabin, or we never went to a cabin, but we went camping in a camper, and we love it. If we could have a camper like stationed somewhere, we would do that. But eventually, hopefully, I don't know when, we have a school bus, and we have it stripped already, and that eventually is gonna be our camper. But to go camping quick this year, we want to try to update the one that I showed you guys. So that's what our goal is. So that is the questions for this video. If you have any more questions for me, just leave them down in the comments down below, and I will do my best to answer them, or I can do another video, question and answer video for you guys, but otherwise I don't mind answering them for you. So hopefully you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.